Hi, this is Tina Desai and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. Enjoy. The movie has released in most parts of the world and it's doing phenomenally well. It's #1 in the UK, Australia, New Zealand and Canada for 3 weeks in a row, and it was #1 in the US by the end of the first week. So I mean it's been doing very well all over the place, touch wood, thank God. And now I just can't wait for India's reactions. But yes, everyone's reacting very well to the trailer. Everyone likes the song Jhoom Barabar Jhoom. No one, like a lot of people are saying that they don't remember the song as being so good when it came out originally. So I mean, good reactions all along. I drooled over Richard Gere as well. I think he's extremely charming and charismatic, and I'm very happy I got to have like a candlelight dinner with him. And he's just he's very Buddhist, he's very calm, but he can talk to you about a varied number of subjects, and that's really quite cool. And he's very easygoing, he doesn't behave, considering he's a Hollywood A-lister, he doesn't ever behave like a star. He's very approachable and you can bully him. Like I love bullying him sometimes, and so I mean, and he's of course a very good actor, so a perfect combination. I'll tell you why I think both industries are really great. Reasons being, Bollywood is home industry. I've grown up obviously watching Hindi films, and it's something that's very familiar to me. When I read the scripts and the characters and the themes, they're all home for me. I mean, I understand it effortlessly. But when you do work in the West, because it's a cultural difference, because the writing style is very different, their characterization, their scripts are very different, it's something I have to put a little bit more effort into understanding, because it's not my culture. And because the writing style is different, sentence construction is different. So I like the challenge of that, of having to work in a territory that's unfamiliar, but I love working here because this is home and it's very familiar, and I'm used to it. So it's nice to be able to dabble in both worlds. So you can't pick a favorite.
As you have said in an interview that you are a James Bond franchise fan.
Yes.
So according to you, who would make the perfect James Bond in Bollywood?
In Bollywood?
Yeah.
I think Ranveer Singh is quite good because he's also got a lot of charm. He's got a lot of panache. And I think he can be quite the ladies' man and also tactful, I think. Sushant Singh Rajput also maybe. We did actually, at the end of the song, all of the senior cast members join us on stage and perform with us, and we're supposed to teach them how to dance. So I think they were given about a half-hour heads up to learn the steps. It was kind of sprung as a surprise upon them, and some of them very sportingly were we're just doing it on the spot. So yes, I actually did have to teach them, and it's really funny. There's one step where we go like this and then clap, go around like this and then clap. So Judi Dench calls that shampooing the dog and then clapping that it's over. So it's really funny when they give the various steps names. So yeah, we did have to teach them. Richard Gere, I think, even came in for dance rehearsals because he had a longer part and he also wanted to do it. So yeah, we had that opportunity, and I think it's a Kodak moment, to have all of us on frame doing the Bollywood dance to a Hindi song. It's just priceless. Yeah.
Given a chance from choosing between NH10 or Mardani or a Queen or a Marigold,
yeah,
which movie you would choose to star in and why?
Oh, that's hard for me to say because I haven't seen NH10 or Queen.
Or any of your personal favorite woman-oriented movie.
Well, the thing is, these actors have already done these roles and they've all actually done it really well. So I wouldn't want to do what they've already done. I'd hope to do something of my own category, which you could possibly quote to somebody else. So yes, I like the idea of female-oriented scripts, but definitely something fresh for myself.
Or any of the other movies in past you wish that you could have been a part of?
Oh, that way. And Jam.
Jam, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's silly to even say that because Madhuri Dixit is just phenomenal, and there's nobody who can do what she can do. But the power that she has, that intensity that she has, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to be an actor, because of how phenomenal she is, how impactful she is. So I'll fail miserably, but I'd love to attempt it. That's it. You know, that's just been the last 2 years of my life. So I've been shooting non-stop for these 3 projects, and now they're all releasing one after the other. So once I do have some free time, promotions of Marigold have been going on since Jan. All of last year I was shooting for Marigold and Sense8. So I think the first free month I will have is April, and then again May onwards I go into promotions for Sense8. So I will start pitching for fresh work only when I'm free now. It's not possible to do it when you're shooting. Definitely more, because our relationship has grown. In the first film, I'm a secret in Sunny's life. You know, I meet him in the middle of the night, I meet him between work, I meet him in the dark. You know, and I work at the call center. Nobody really knows I exist except him. But in this film, I'm now the daughter-in-law to be. So it's all very respectful. I now work at the hotel. I don't work at the call center, so I have a better relationship with all of the guests at the hotel. So yes, I have but it's the transition, you know. We've had the young yuppie love in the first part, and this one's more about becoming the bride, about becoming his future, you know, because he's planning to expand the hotel, and because of that there are lots of challenges that he's having to face, and so he's very stressed about it, and I'm being the influencing factor in his life. I'm the one who's trying to kind of support him and calm him down. So it's actually a window into the future and what Sunny and Sunaina's relationship will be like. So it's matured a bit. I, in principle, don't like to compare. It's not nice because each one has a unique...
Which one is your favorite?
No, you can't make me do that. Genuinely, you can't. I'll tell you why. Because they're all very different people, and they're very different scripts. So the environment's different. Like with Rajeev, we were shooting a very intense film, so we had to focus a lot on the job. In Marigold, it's a very playful set because we're shooting a comedy, so there's a lot of time to laugh and joke around. So it's not fair to compare everybody. Neil also was playing a cop. It's not possible to compare, but they're all really special in their own way.
In an interview, Dev Patel said,
yes,
Indian girls are beautiful. I love all things in India, but I can tell you that if it wasn't in their contract, they wouldn't romance me. Do you agree with it?
Well, it's typically humble of Dev to say something like that. He likes to underestimate himself to a large degree, but I have seen girls throw themselves at him, so he's quite the woman's man. So no, I wouldn't say there's any truth in that, but I will say that he's a very charming and a very funny, lively, fun person. I really like his company. Well, at least I'm in the poster, so it's fine.
But they should have given your name in the hand, because your role was the pivotal role in the first part.
Yeah.
I believe it would also be in second.
It's bigger in the second one. Yes, we will talk to them. If they ever make a third one, I'll make sure that it's in the titles.
In an exclusive interview with Bollywood Hungama, Zayed Khan told us that Tina is conservative and reserved, which is quite sexy. What do you want to say about it?
I think Zayed met me when I was fresh out of college, and I was a very different person then, and so he's right about me, but that's how I was then. I've changed a lot as a person now, and I'm quite the opposite. But his memory of me will always go back to that time when I was a very timid, shy person. So he's not inaccurate, but he's not really hung out with the new me too much, but you know, he still finds it a good thing, so I'm still okay with it. It's Tina Desai. That's my birth spelling. I changed it for about 2 years in between because of numerology, because my mother believes in numerology very strongly, but I don't. So that's why I wasn't able to sustain the change. You know, when my first couple films came out, or first 4 films came out, and I saw my name on the screen, it almost felt like another person. I didn't feel like it was me. So I was very unhappy about it, and I spoke to Ma. I was like, Ma, I know numerology is important to you, but I don't believe it. So, you know, so I changed back to my original spelling. So it's the correct one now. It's Tina now.
But you have T-E-N-A on Twitter?
Because I had already opened the account when it was TNA. Now I don't know how to change it, and opening a fresh account is too complicated.